everyone, my name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. Today we're doing something really cool. We're gonna be doing a review of the super cool title, template, transition, colors, effect pack from AE Rocket. And this video is actually sponsored by AE Rocket. AE Rocket was nice enough to provide a bunch of free files for you guys to download and use for free. So I have a link down below for you guys to download these free files. And without further ado, guys, let's hop on the computer and start talking about these effects. Alright guys, so I'm inside of After Effects now, and that right there was just a quick preview from AE Rocket showing what this pack is capable of doing. Now we're actually going to go through each of these different effects. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys actually how to import these effects. I'm going to go ahead and delete my file right there. But it really is quite simple. You're inside of After Effects already. You've got your project started. You're going to go to this project panel. I'll hit Control-I on PC, or you can hit Command-I on Mac, or you can just right click and hit Import File. If you're using the demo file, you'll have something that says something like Demo Hip Hop Music Video Editor, but for you guys who are using the full length pack, it's just going to be an AE file. Select that and then go ahead and import it. Now it's important to also mention that if you guys are only using the demo files, just stick around because the way you use those demo files is the exact same way you use the full length pack. Once it's imported in, you can select this down arrow and you can see we've got a whole bunch of different folders and things here, a bunch of different compositions, and right here though is the main pack. There's a few examples up here you can look at if you want, but this is where all the different presets are stored. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just double click down here where it says your video here. This is the composition, the base composition that has the proper dimensions already made. So this is where you'll put your footage or whatever you're editing with. And now we can actually just start walking through these different presets. So we'll start off right at the top with the titles pack, and we'll just hit that down arrow and you can see there's 23 different titles in here. If we go over to this composition layer, we can double click on that and we can play it through, and this way you can preview the different files super easily. Let's see, which one do we want to go with? Let's try this underground one right here. This is title 13. So we'll head down to one of these folders where it says title 13, open that up, and we can just drag in that composition right there. Now there's one button that you're gonna have to become super familiar with all these different effects, which is this collapse transformations button, or really it's more of a checkbox. Whenever you add one of these compositions, just check this box and it's gonna make sure that the project is working properly. I've got my quality set to quarter so it plays back a little bit quicker, and there you go. Now we can see we've got this super cool title. Easy as that, just super quick. If you want to change the text, obviously you might not want it to say underground. Just double click on the layer, and then from here inside of this composition you can change the text to whatever you want. I'll change it to Andrew James. We can go back to our main composition, and when we play it through, now it's going to say my name. I don't have time in this video to go through every single different title, but if you guys want to see all the titles before you get the pack or whatever, I'll link some videos from AE Rocket down below where you guys can see a full-length tutorial showing every single different aspect of these effects. But moving down, the second folder is these color presets. Now the super cool thing about these presets and all these different layers is that every time you add another layer, you're going to get a completely different effect. You drag that on top right there, and then we're going to make sure we go over to our trusty collapse transformations button, and now you can see it's changed the color just like that, and we've changed the effect. We also have some VHS effects right here, bunch of different VHS effects. We can drag this one down. Make sure you select the collapse transformations, and boom, now we're getting this way different old school VHS type effect. We've got the play, but you can see just with every single one of these things, we're just changing the entire look of the effect. There's some frames. The frames are some of my favorites. If we bring this over, collapse the transformations, now we're getting something way different. And you can see we've just completely changed this. If we turn off all of these layers, this is what we started with. This is the original preset, and now after customizing it and everything, we've changed it into this. There's a bunch of different frame options there. Just so much value. You really can just customize all these things as much as you want. Just add all these different crazy effects, and it's really useful, especially for you guys out there who are doing music videos and things like that. So now what we're actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to delete all these different effects, and we're actually going to work with some real footage of mine and do some example editing with it, utilizing all these different presets. So I've got this footage right up here. I'm going to drag it down on top of the layer, and we're just going to add a few different effects to this footage. So we'll go ahead and start off with some titles. Let's go up to this titles layer right here, drag that on top, move it over here. I'm going to change the text to Andrew James, and then let's go music video. We'll start off with this cool title effect right here, this Andrew James music video. There, I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab one of these frames. Frame 01 is my favorite, so I'm actually gonna put that on here, collapse the transformations, and now you can see we got a different effect right there. I just really like that frame look for the opening of my video. Then I'm also going to go down to my transitions, and then I'm going to go to this flare transition right here because this is my favorite. There's some zoom and things like that too, but I like the flares the most. Now you can see we're just going to transition to the shot of my brother. I'm going to go ahead and add another title. I really like this text 21 minimal title, so I'm going to drag that over right there, reposition it right here, and we'll change the text. Boom. Yeah, there you go. So that's looking pretty cool. You can see that lower third coming on. It says Andrew James. Very nice. Now I'm actually going to go to my color presets, and I'm actually going to add two color presets. I'm going to add this color preset 12 right here. Make sure we collapse that transformation. And then I'm going to add color preset 6. And between these two, if we turn those both off, you can see we just get a really unique music video vintage kind of hip hop look. So that's looking pretty nice. And you can see we're just customizing these things. We're just adding one on top of the other, layering, and you get some really nice effects that way. After that, I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these different effects. I'm going to go down to these glitch because I think these glitches are super nice. We'll add that on top right there. Make sure you collapse those transformations. When we play it through, you can see we got these super cool glitches kind of popping on the screen. Another effect I want to add is this grunge effect. Put that on. I'm going to put that on after the glitch, so it'll come on right after. That's looking pretty cool. So one cool thing to use these effects as is a way to sort of bounce with the music, so you can sort of have the effects playing on and off as the music goes. That's a really cool way in my opinion to do it, so you can have the music kind of coming on and have the glitches coming on to the beat of the music. And yeah, there you go. That's a quick tutorial on how to use these different effects on your actual footage. Title opening up the sequence, then we've got this glitch and distortion and lower thirds on the second clip, and now I actually just dragged in a third clip right here with a little bit of a closer shot on my brother, and we're going to add in some transitions and effects on this clip as well. So once again, go over to our project panel, the trusty panel right here. We'll go down to folder 15, the transition folder, and I'm going to go ahead and add one of these zoom transitions. Let's do a zoom in transition since we're zooming closer. We'll do zoom in 01, drag that right on top there. Make sure you take this cut that's in the middle and line it up with the center, the cut between these two different clips, and as always, collapse those transformations. Now when we play it through, and boom, there you go, you can see it's zooming in. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to my mosaic effect. We're gonna grab this mosaic all layer, drag it on top right there, collapse those transformations, boom. We'll have it just come on for a second, and then we'll have it go off. Very nice. Let's go over to these glitches. Drag on a couple different glitches right here. So now you can see we've got this super cool intro opening up Andrew James music video. Then it distorts over to this sort of glitching, wider shot, plays through, got the old TV effect, and then it zooms right in with the mosaic. Love that mosaic effect. Moving on, we got some glitches right there, and then the barbed wire at the end. So that was just a demonstration to show how dynamic this is. Definitely check out the free files if you want, and then I'd highly suggest checking out this full-length pack. There's a ton of cool stuff in here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's about it, guys. This pack has so much to offer. Definitely check out the free files if you like those. Maybe even consider buying the full-length pack. It really is so much value to having a preset pack like this. It expedites the process of editing so quickly, makes it so easy to add some professional effects to your videos. So definitely check out the AE Rocket Hip Hop Music Video Maker Editor effects pack, whatever you want to call it. I'll link it down below. I hope you guys enjoy these free files. It's not every day that you guys get such high quality free files like this. Link down below, definitely check them out, and definitely check out the full length pack. If you guys use these effects on Instagram, definitely tag me and AE Rocket. I'll have both of our Instagrams right there. Let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future. It's really hot in here. I'm probably gonna go take a cold shower. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.